Hello, welcome class 6 students. This is chapter 11, lines, line segments and ray. First of all, we must have to know what is line. A line is a straight set of points that extend in opposite direction without ending. Means it is extended infinitely in both the direction. This is the straight path purely made up of points. It has only one dimension, that is length. Every geometrical object having some dimensions are length, width and height. But in the line only we have one dimension, and that is infinite length. The model of the line you can see in the figure. It is extended. This is a line AB extended in both directions, in direction A as well as in direction B. The next word is ray. What is ray? Ray is a part or a portion of a line with one endpoint and extended only in one direction. Means line having both the direction extension, ray having only one direction. Means ray goes only in one direction up to infinity. It has also only one dimension, that is unlimited length. We can see the model of the ray, that is here is the ray AB starting from A and going up to direction B. The next one is line segment. Line segment is a part or a portion of a line with definite length. Again, the line segment having only one dimension, that is fixed length, definite length. It is a part or portion of line. It has two endpoints. It is not extended in any direction. Now the word parallel lines. Parallel lines are the lines, two or more lines in the same plane which do not meet. Means they do not intersect to each other. They do not meet. They are considered as a parallel line. Here is the model. AB and CD are two parallel lines. Distance between AB and CD is always same whenever they extended. The next word is intersecting line. When two lines meets or cross each other, they are called intersecting line. Here is the model of the intersecting line. The word perpendicular line. The lines that meet or cross each other to form right angle are called perpendicular lines. Here is the model of the perpendicular lines. Here the line is perpendicular to line CD, or line CD is perpendicular to line AB. That means the line AB and CD intersecting each other at 90 degree. Now the most important part of this chapter is what is the difference or distinction between line segment and ray. In the first column you can see the characteristics of the line segment. In the second column you can see the characteristics of ray, and in the third line you can see the properties or characteristics of the line. The first point, line segment has two end points. In ray has one starting point and another near the arrowhead. Means it is only having only one end point. Means it is called also starting point, going only one direction. Line, there is a no end point in a line. Means it extended infinitely in both directions. Property number 2 of the line segment is the length of a line segment is definite. means it has definite length because it is a part or a portion of a line. So it can be measured. Line segment have definite length so that it can be measured. In ray, it has a straight point but no other end point, so its length cannot be measured because it has unlimited length extended infinitely in one direction, so we cannot measure the ray. Second point of the line is there are no end points, so the length of line cannot be measured. Means line has infinite length, the thing which is infinite cannot be measured, so we cannot measure the line length of the line. Third property of the line segment is the symbol of a line segment is simply a line without arrow. Third point of the ray is the symbol of ray is line with one arrow, means arrow showing the extended direction, and the symbol of the line segment is line with both side arrow, means it is extended infinitely in both the directions. Points to remember: a small dot made marked is a point, means point is a small dot without any dimension. Point has no length, no width, no thickness. It is a dimensionless geometrical object. A point specifies the exact location, means point has only the position in the plane. A ray starts from a point and goes to infinity. A line has no end points. A line segment has two end points. A line segment connects both endpoints. If the two lines cannot meet at any point, they are called parallel lines. Three or more points on the same line are said to be collinear points if they are passing to the same line. A ruler is used to draw a line segment and measure its length. So these are some important points to be remembered. Now here some examples to identify line, ray or line segment. In the first figure, here you can see the diagram. The figure extended in opposite direction without ending, therefore it is a line. In the second diagram, it is starting from A and going to the direction B up to infinity, so that here AB can be considered as ray. Here is a ray AB. See here the example. Here AB and CD, two things are given. Because in AB only one arrow is there, so here AB is a ray, and CD having no arrows, therefore CD is a line segment. Here we can say the line segment CD is intersecting ray AB, or ray AB is intersecting line segment CD. Here now you can check yourself, identify each figure. See the figure number 1, 2 examples. In the first one, because there is no arrow, it is line segment QR. In the figure number 2, having both side arrow, means it is a line FB, FB or BF. We can say both. In the third one, only one side arrow is there. It is starting from A. We can say this is ray AC, not the CA. Ray AC. In the figure number 4, there are two line segments. line segments are there because there is no arrow, and they are not intersecting to each other. They are called parallel lines. In the bottom down, you can see your practice. You can do the practice and you can identify which type of lines are there, whether they are line segment, ray, parallel line, intersecting line, or the perpendicular lines. Again, here the some practice exercise. Question 1, 2, 3, 4 are given. You can find out which are the following. Here again examples are there. Now here fill in the blanks. In the blank place, has dash dash has definite length, because ray going to one direction infinitely, it does not have the definite length. Line extended both direction infinitely, it cannot have the definite length. Therefore, the right answer is line segment. Line segment has a definite length. In the eighth question, dash dash has no endpoint, because line segment having two endpoint, ray having one endpoint, means this is the line having no endpoints. In the question number 9, you can find out the right answer. You can find out the right answer of the question number 10 as well. These are some examples of line segment, ray, and the others geometrical objects. You can watch them. You can find out their definitions, their examples, and their notations. Here in the first column the terms are given: point, line segment, ray, etc. In the second part its concept or the definitions are given. In the third one their examples or representation is given, and in the last column how they are written or how when they be represented it is given. You can see them and clear your doubts. Now see the exercise 11.1. Here the first question is: name all the line segments in each of the following figure. In the figure number 1, here x, y and yx are a yz or zy are the line segment. First question is simple question. In the second question, identify and name the line segment, ray, and each of the following figure. Here AC, see the AC is a ray, AB is a line segment, BD is a ray. In the second diagram, there are line segment as well as ray. In the third diagram, again there are line segment as well as ray. In the third question, in the adjoining figure, name 4 line segments. So you can see here the parts are different, names are there. You can find out them. It's easy exercise. In the question number 4, what do you mean by collinear points? As per definition of the collinear points, the points, 3 or more points which lie on the same line are called collinear points. So here A, B, C, all 3 are the lie on the same line, therefore only these are called collinear points. How many line can you draw passing through 3 collinear points? Only one line can be drawn, because the as per their definition, all the points which are on the same line are called collinear points. Therefore, collinear points, by joining them, we can draw, find out only one line. We have very simple exercise. Simple diagrams are given in question number 5. In the adjoining figure, name 4 pairs of intersecting lines. So here intersecting lines are so many intersecting lines are there. Intersecting line, intersecting line, intersecting line, intersecting line, intersecting line, means two lines which are intersecting to answer are given AB and PS, AB and RS, CD and PS, CD and RS. There are so many, but required number is 4, so we can write 4 pairs. 4 collinear points. Minimum 3 points are necessary to be a collinear. So here so many collinear points are just like C, P, R, D, P, R, D, A, Q, S, B, R, Q, S, B, etc. These are the collinear points. Three non-collinear points. A, C, B are the non-collinear, means the points which are not on the same line are non-collinear points. Three concurrent lines. Concurrent lines are the lines which three or more than three lines. When they passes through the same line and same point, they are called concurrent line. Here AB, PS and RS. AB, PS and RS. See here. AB, AB, PS and RS. This is the concurrent point lines, concurrent point. This is concurrent point or concurrent lines. Three lines with whose point of intersection is P. So at point P, line CD, line PQ, line PS are meeting. In the question number 6, marks three non-collinear points A, B, C as given in the figure, and by joining them, taking two at a time, we will get AB, BC and AC. There we will get three line segments. Question number 7, count the number of line segment drawn in each of the following figure and name them. In the figure number 1, 6 line segments are there. You can count like that: AB, AC, AD, BD, BC, DC, and in the same other figures you can also find out. In the second one there are 10 line segments, in third one there are 6 line segments, and in fourth one there are 12 line segments. Now question number 8, consider the line PQ given below and find whether the given statement are true or false. M is a point on ray NQ. NQ start means here the first letter in the ray shows the from where it starts and second letter shows where it goes. So NQ means starting from N going to the direction Q. Because NQ start from N going to the right direction and M is to the left of N, that is why it is the false statement. L is a point on ray MP. MP starting from M going to direction P, left side, and because L lies between M and P, statement is true. L, M, N are points on line segment LN. LN. All three L, M, N are belongs to LN. That is why statement is true. Here the ray LP is different from ray LQ. LP starting from L going to the direction Q and LQ is starting from L going to the direction Q. Both are opposite direction, that is why they are different, means statement is true. In the question number 9, write true or false for each of the following statement. Every point has a size. False statement, because point having no length, no width, no height, it has only the position in the plane. Second question, a line segment has no length. It is false statement, because line segment has unlimited length which cannot be measured. Third question, every ray has a finite length. False, because it goes up to infinity in one direction. We cannot measure the length of the ray. In the fourth one, the ray AB is not the same as ray BA. It's true statement because ray AB means starting from A going to the direction B, and ray BA means starting from B and going to the direction A. Both are opposite. That is why statement is false. In the question number 5, the line segment AB is the same as the line segment BA. It's true statement because it is a part, only the portion. No arrow means they are fixed. So we can say AB or BA. In the question number 7, 2 points A and B in a plane determine a unique line statement. True, because we can join A to B or B to A. Question number 8, two intersecting line intersect at a point. True, because two lines cannot have more than one intersecting point. In the 10th one, a point ABC are called collinear points. Are collinear points, CDE are collinear points, then ABCDE are collinear. Because false, because ABC is one line, CD is another line. It can be straight, it cannot be straight. One line is start from A. In the same line, there is a point B and point C. Another one is starting from C and going can be go in any direction because it starts from C and it having the point CDE, so they are not the collinear points. 11th one and only one ray can be drawn from a given endpoint. False. From a given point, we can draw infinite number of rays in all the directions. Question number 12. One and only one line can be drawn to pass through the two given point. Only 2 point from 2 points, only one line segment or one line can be drawn. This is a true statement. And the 13th one, the an unlimited number of lines can be drawn to pass through a given point. True. From a point we can draw infinite number of lines. Question number 10. This is the fill in the blanks. A line segment has a definite length. Definite is a blank place. We can this is a new word. Array has one endpoint. Third one, a line has no endpoint. Fourth one, array has no definite length. Fifth one, array cannot be drawn on a paper. It can be only represented. Cannot be drawn because it has unlimited length. See the exercise 11b. Objective questions are there. Mark against the correct answer in each of the following. Which of the following has no endpoint? Out of 4 options, we can find out a line. Line has no endpoint. In the second one, which of the following has one endpoint? Ray has 1 point. 2 endpoint. It is a line segment. Which of the following has definite length? It is of course line segment. Which of the following can be drawn on a sheet of paper? Because line and line segment has unlimited length, we cannot draw the definite length having only line segment, so we can draw the line segment. 6th one, how many lines can be drawn passing through a given point? Infinite number of line we can draw. In the 7th one, how many lines can be drawn passing through two given points? Only one can be drawn. Two planes intersect in a line. Two lines intersect at a point. Two points in the plane determine exactly one line segment. The minimum number of points of intersection of three lines in a plane is 0. The maximum number of points of intersection of three lines in a plane is 3. In the 11th one they can be parallel, and in 12th one they are intersecting, that is why 3 intersecting points can be there. For 31, choose the correct statement. Here C is the right statement. Every line segment has a definite length. And question number 14, choose the false statement. Ray AB is the same as ray BA. This is the false statement because ray AB means starting from A going to the direction B, and ray BA means starting from B going to the direction A. So this is the opposite rays. So statement is false. So that's all about the chapter number 11, line segment and ray. You can find out the other question from the other reference books. Thank you.